Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Orlando Hernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping into the box, Mlb Marte. He will lead this one off today.
For Seattle, the shortstop, Mlb.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, Braden Bishop.
Now in the box, Braden Bishop comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Raines is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 4.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Bishop stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Gary Carter would be next. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. George Kirby gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Bishop is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Standing in, Bernie Williams. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Tino Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Calhoun. Still going back. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So striding forward now, Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1 to him now.
1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
That's
Holds
4.
off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
He's set, and the pitch. Number 39 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tim Raines. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 11 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike. Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Bill Mazeroski. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Evan White is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Moore. Been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Number 39 retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Calhoun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Mlb Marte.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Marte, just 21 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect from the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cliff Floyd.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Cliff Floyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it 4-1. Now batting, Bernie Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tino Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now. It should be awarded second base here. In now, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. A dozen home runs and 31 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count. The pitch. Line to the right side. Calhoun is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 39.
Settling in now, number 39. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. So far on the year, number 39 has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0 misses. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it. And that retires the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap, but it's off his glove. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. A for effort by the left fielder, but he couldn't quite haul it in.
Yeah, he climbs the ladder, but ran out of rungs, Matty. After that, it's game on. And he was booking it around the bags and earned himself that triple.
Gary Carter stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he takes strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And it's in time to get him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Bill Mazeroski will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. Number 39 is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next for Seattle, Evan White comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 6-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1. Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. 6 runs, only 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Bishop's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 18.
In now, number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. 6 runs, only 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. Now here it comes. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Moore. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Justin Dunn, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 35, Justin Dunn.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie.
Now at the plate, Bernie Williams 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Tino Martinez. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Peterson. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 now. From the stretch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Number 39 would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Hit high and deep out to left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 148 for his career, as it's now a six-run ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Yankees 8 and the Mariners 2. Into the box, Braden Bishop. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still 8-2. Bottom.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too high.
3-0.
And it's 3-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Warren, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
Now batter, number 18.
Striding in, number 18. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he fouls this one off. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Now at the plate, Gary Carter. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Line towards center field. Williams is right there, 1 down.
Now that's second baseman.
Now to the plate, Bill Mazeroski. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 39 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman,
ready for another.
Evan White.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Graham Lloyd will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Graham Lloyd.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Raines is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Into the box now, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Derek Jeter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Bernie Williams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Calhoun, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Next to the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Stepping in now, Tino Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jose Canseco, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll march on to the ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Cole Calhoun, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 hit in the air to center field. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Dylan Moore. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 0-1 the count. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there, 2 gone.
The batter,
Stepping in, Mlb. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Coming to the plate now, number 39 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 39.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Ready once again, Tim Raines. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
This is pulled into right. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. On to 2nd, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next,
good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Posada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 18. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Derek Jeter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. The throw pulls him off the bag. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 12 and the Mariners 2. Ready for another shot now. Braden Bishop starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And the off-balance throw gets play for the out.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Cliff Floyd. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jock Peterson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. In now, Gary Carter.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up now, Bill Mazeroski. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. So the Bronx Bombers played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Orlando Hernandez earns win number 4 on the season. George Kirby permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.